free and I had time to talk to you.
Yeah, great. So how's your Saturday so far?
My Saturday. Oh yeah. Today my wife go to study higher at the university, so I'm quite busy with the children.
So you're on kid duty today. That sounds like a full day. What kind of stuff do you do with the kids?
Actually, I wake up at 5 a.m. to go out for sport. I mean, play badminton. After that, I go
Oh,
home to feed the children, and after that, bring them to the center to study English.
mm. So you wake up at 5. That's pretty early. Sounds like a structured morning. Do you enjoy badminton early in the morning?
Oh yes, actually, feeding children, teaching them is the mission of the parents. So it's nice.
Yeah, it's a good routine. Sounds like you're balancing family and healthy habits too. That's solid.
Yes, and in the afternoon, I also bring the little girl to the center, and after that, when I go home, I will teach them some English.
Mm, that's nice. Sounds really supportive. What kind of English do you practice with them?
Oh, actually, I teach them how to speak daily conversation.
Yeah, that's a great way to learn. Using daily conversations is smart. Do you have a favorite one to practice with them?
With my little girl, I taught her to study English from a very small baby. So now she can speak English to me every day.
Oh, that's wonderful. It must feel really rewarding hearing her speak with you. Do you two have little mini conversations like simple questions and answers?
Oh, yes. At first, when she was a very small baby, every day I talk to her. Hello, Mia. How are you today? I'm your father. This is red. This is green. This is blue. And this is ruler, the phone, the key, the money. Everything I around her. I will show her and tell the name of of those things in English.
That's so sweet. Those simple phrases are perfect for daily use. Do you think she enjoys it? Like, does she respond back in English?
Oh, actually, at first she couldn't answer because she's so small. But when I talk to her, bring me the key, bring me the phone, bring me money, she can do it.
Mhm. That's so impressive. Sounds like she understands a lot already. Even little actions show real understanding. That makes you proud.
Oh yeah, so now she grew up already and she more than 5 years old and she can speak the long sentence. For example, father help me to open the candy, father help me to put on the shoes, father where are you, how are you today, what are you doing?
Oh, that's so adorable. Real everyday English, too. Sounds like she learns from hearing you.
Yes, and every time when we go out, even in the supermarket, at the school, or the coffee shop, we only speak English. And even around us, a lot of people, but we are not shy because with her, English is a part of her life already.
That's amazing. So natural and confident. That kind of immersion is gold. Does she get playful with it too? Like mixing words or joking around?
Yes, Actually, so she's so curious about the things that she did not know in English, and she often asks me the question, Father, how to say this one in English?
That's the best. Curiosity is such a powerful teacher. You're basically building that habit together. Does it feel fun or sometimes tiring?
Yes, until now, actually, she knows that I'm not American. Actually, when she was so small, I often talk to her that father is not Vietnamese, father is American. But now she knows that I'm Vietnamese, but she still keep the habit to talk to me in English.
That's really sweet. She just loves speaking with you. Not about being American or not, just connection. Seems like she feels safe and happy speaking English with you.
Yes, and even I'm a Korean teacher, but I still want to practice English.
That's awesome. Being a language teacher and still practicing yourself is seriously inspiring. Honestly, the consistency at home is paying off.
Yes, because I know that if I practice my English well, I can probably teach my children well.
Mhm. Absolutely. Leading by example. That's powerful. She's learning because she sees you doing it.
Yes. Oh, okay. So to me, mm, English is very important. Even today we have the ChatGPT, the AI, but language is still a very important part that nothing can replace.
I hear you. Yeah, tech helps, but real communication matters. The human part, tone, warmth. That's what sticks.
Yes, and yes, and do you think that when my girl, my children, and especially my girl, when she grow up, she will know that how expensive, how precious the gift that I give her. I mean English.
I think she will. Maybe not fully right now, but as she grows up, she'll understand even more. She might realize not every parent puts that kind of steady effort in for years, day after day. She'll probably look back and think, he gave me something that opened doors. And even more than the language, that time together becomes the memory.
Oh,
And by the way,
yeah. Actually, I mean that uh, comparing with her friends at her age, maybe more than 5 years old, so they still did not study about English or just go to the center to speak some simple words, simple sentence. But I taught her from few months old, so now she can speak English every day. So it will be a big advantage for her comparing with her friends, right?
yeah, absolutely. It's not only the early start, it's that she's using English in real life. Many kids just get short lessons, but she's living it with you, using it naturally. That can build confidence, flexibility, even curiosity. Just don't frame it as a pressure race. Let it
Yes,
stay joyful. That
yes.
steady, playful use often becomes a quiet strength later in school, in work, in friendships.
And even now I'm a Korean teacher, even a very famous Korean teacher, but I still want to practice English because maybe you don't know, in the past I was an English teacher.
Oh, wow. That's fascinating. Sounds like English has always been a part of your story. What made you shift from English to Korean teaching?
Yeah. So let me tell you my story about English. You know, maybe you don't know that who am I today is so different between who I was in the past about 12 or 13 years ago. It's a very big difference.
Oh, sounds like a long journey. I'm listening.
Yeah, it's a very long journey. You know, about 13 years ago, at the time when I graduated from my university, my major, my major is information technology, but I did not study well. I get I got bored with studying at my university uh, because of many reasons. And after that, my English is not was not good at that time. All of my pronunciation was wrong, and it was very terrible, and it was so difficult for me to find a good job at that time. And even my parents, they lost the the faith in in me. So at that time I was not confident, because how can I be confident if I have nothing in my hands, right?
That sounds like it was a really heavy time for you. Feeling that pressure and self doubt can really eat at you. And still, you're here now, telling this story. That already says something. What helped you start turning it around?
Yes, and at that time, something happened. Uh, at the year 2013, at that time I had a good friend, but after that, maybe she did not see my future, and when she graduated from her university and went to work, she decided to stop, and. And at that time, I look back myself. Oh, who you are? I mean, who am I? And what did I have? Oh, so I decided to change myself. So and from that time, I decided to work, to study with all my heart, and that is the start of my journey.
That moment sounds like a reset. Painful but clear. You chose to rebuild. That takes a lot of courage. So you began focusing seriously then. What was your first small step? Was it something with English or something else?
Oh yes, the question is so nice. Yes, the first step is actually at that time I went to a very famous, I mean a very successful man that I know. He 5 year, I mean 6 years far older than me, and I asked him that, my brother, can you help me? I want to change myself. I want to be a successful man, but I did not know how to do. So do you know what did he say?
I'm curious. What did he say?
So he said that, what what do you like, what do you like most, what do you have the ability in. So I said that, maybe English. So I still there.
Yeah,
I, yeah.
that question kind of stops you, huh?
Yeah, so I decided to start with English. I mean, go to some center to study English.
That sounds like a clear, brave first step. Like when everything feels messy, choose one thing you can hold on to and start moving. Sounds like English became that starting point for everything else.
Yes, but you know, that's not easy. At the time when I went to the center to study English, it's not easy. You know, at the center, they want me to study in the course that they want, that they can earn a lot of money. So when I attend the class, it was so difficult for me to follow the lesson.
That sounds really frustrating. Trying hard but feeling like the class just isn't built for you. Sometimes it's like you're pushing against a wall. When that happened, did you try finding your own way outside of class?
Yes, you know, and I was so sad and disappointed about myself because I lost money, but my English is still so bad, and
Right.
the fortunate teacher he did not know how to teach me. Yeah, so luckily after that I met a girl. A girl who is a student at the university, study the major English. So she helped me to fix my pronunciation, and luckily it worked.
That's so good to hear. Sounds like finally finding someone who understood your needs changed everything. Sometimes it's not the subject, it's the guide. What did she do differently?
Yes. At first, she teach me how to pronounce a word right in the right way. For example, before I say only say night, but after that I know to say night, nice, like, or like, right? So
Yeah.
it's so different. But before I did not know to pronounce the word.
Mhm. Yeah, those tiny sounds can change everything. Having somebody patiently point out night, nice, light, like,
Yeah.
that patient repetition makes such a big difference.
And you know, and at that time, I study with on my heart with English at that time, and I also go to some English club, a lot of English clubs in Hanoi, and also go to the American embassy to hear the speech of the native speaker. And for a year, I can speak English, can talk to people in English.
That's huge. That's a real self made path. Going out into the city, finding clubs, listening to talks, practicing constantly, that's effort. And after a year, being able to hold conversations, that's not luck, that's grit.
Yes, so at the year 2014, I came back my hometown. I mean, Banning City to work in a center. I mean, an English center as an staff.
Mhm. Wow, that's such a full circle moment. From struggling in class to working in an English center.
Yes,
You must have felt proud.
and when I work in the English center as a staff, um, actually I need to know how to use Facebook. and some other tool to help the center to help the students, right? And I had the chance to talk to the Filipino teacher, so my English got better.
That makes sense. Daily chats, real colleagues, real purpose. That's how fluency grows. Sounds like that job gave you practice and confidence too. What happened
Yes.
next?
And when I worked in the English center, actually they also teach Chinese and Korean. When I saw some teacher, they go there to teach. Actually, when they teach for 2 hours, they can earn the money like my day working for about 10 hours. Yeah, so I was so upset. Oh,
Right?
so it's unfair. Maybe it's unfair. Yeah,
That contrast can sting. Same building, very different pay. It
yeah.
makes sense that you feel unsettled. Did
Actually,
that moment push you?
I felt unfair, but actually they can taste the owner, the owner pay her money. Yeah, yes, it's fair. It's,
Right.
but
Yeah, so
I
you
but I decided to do something. So I can speak English. I can when I teach other people to study English, they can understand and they like the way I talk. So why don't I open something for by myself? So I decided to stop working there and and open my business. Yeah.
Oh, that's a bold move. Turning that unfair feeling into action. That's not easy at all. What was it like taking that first step on your own?
Yes, but it's not easy. When I opened
Right?
my business on mm, 2015, at that time I have students, even a lot of students. But you know, the people which I taught is the adults. I mean the people who maybe at the high school or to study at the university, even the people who are working. But at that time, a lot of Korean company went to our city. So a lot of people they 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 did not they stop studying English. They only want to study Korean.
Right. Wow. Yeah, that kind of market shift can pull the ground from under you. It
Yes.
sounds like you adapted or at least had to face that sudden change. Must have been a shock. How did you handle that?
Yes, you know, at that time, maybe to a lot of people, they will complain about the future. I mean, complain about about the thing happen. Yes, but I only try to find the solution, and I decided to open a company with a man who was good at Korean, and we teach Korean and English.
Partnering up like that sounds like a smart and realistic move. Instead of fighting the wave, you tried to ride it, combining strengths instead of starting from zero alone. Sounds like that was another one of those turning points.
Yes, because you know I have the ability to do marketing, so my center grew up very fast.
So you leaned into what you were good at, and it worked. That's huge. And it says a lot about your resilience, too. If you zoom out now, how do you think that journey shaped you?
Yes, but you know when we started work together for few months, but something happened. Want to hear?
Yeah, I'm listening.
You know, when something related to money, people will show the good thing. I mean the good side and bad side. So actually, I saw that that man is so greedy. Greedy. He only want to take something for him.
Yeah, that's tough. It hurts more when you've built something together. What did you do with that feeling?
So I decided to stop working with him, and I run the company by myself.
That takes a lot of courage. Walking away, carrying it alone, that's gutsy.
Actually, that was a very stupid guy, because a very stupid guy. Because if he work with me, he can earn a lot of money, even better than me. Because I know my role in the company, and but he's so greedy, and even so sometimes he cheats me. So I decided to stop. And when I run the company by myself, it was very difficult, because I did not know about Korean language. But you know, I still do it
You did
and
what you thought was right
develop my
to protect
company.
yourself. I'm sorry. That kind of betrayal hits hard. What helped you keep going after that?
Oh yes, I still run my company and find some other people to regulate him rules. Yeah, actually, so it worked well, but something happened.
Wow. So you rebuilt it, found new people, and made it work again.
Oh
That's
yeah,
really resilient of you,
the big
given everything that happened.
yeah, the big challenge happened. It mean COVID.
Ah, right. COVID. Yeah. That swept everything off course for so many people and small businesses, especially.
Yes.
How did that hit you?
So I need to stop all of my center, few branch
Ah.
churches at that time. But I must stop because of the COVID. And at that time I have a child, and my wife gave born one more. So I need to spend a lot of money, and after together I couldn't earn money at that time, because I need to stop the center. So it was so difficult, right?
Yeah. That sounds like so much pressure all at once. New baby, no income,
Oh
everything.
yeah. So do you know how did I overcome that difficulties?
I'm
So
curious. Let me think.
at that time I decided to study Korean, even study Korean with all my heart. And yes, and you know, I study Korean at few yeah. Actually, before I studied Korean, but it did not work. But when COVID happened, I focused more on studying, even studying with the fortunate the Korean teacher. I need to pay a lot of money, and I study by myself. And I at the year 2021, I have a book for myself. I mean, the book for Vietnamese people to study Korean, and I became famous.
Wow. That's incredible. You turned a shutdown into a whole new path. Writing a book and helping others learn, that's huge. Sounds like when the world stopped, you built something new and all your own.
Yes, yes. I started to study English. I mean, study Korean at the age of 30 years old.
Oh,
But about 3 years later, I became a famous one in Korean teaching.
Oh, that's so cool. So inspiring. Starting at 30 and then being known for it in just a few years. That's
Yes.
grit and vision right there.
And you know, until now, my book is still very famous for people who want to study Korean. Even the people who study in Korean, who get married, and live in Korean, they still find my book to buy and study. And I also have my teaching Korean team online.
That must feel so fulfilling.
Yeah, so
See people still
maybe
do
that's
the work,
all
building into-
my story of developing my career, overcome the difficulties. So until now, when I look back the road journey that I passed by, I feel happy.
Sounds like when you look back now, you can see all those twists connecting. Even the hard parts. What do you feel when you hold the whole journey like that?
Yes. Okay, so now maybe now is the time for me to pick up my little girl. So thanks for practicing English with me.
Of course. Go enjoy that time with your little one. And hey, thanks for sharing your story with me today.